AITA for not wanting to speak to my biological parents after they gave me up for adoption and are now trying to contact me on my 18th birthday. I, 18F, was adopted when I was just a few months old. My adoptive parents have always been open with me about my adoption, and they've been nothing but loving and supportive my entire life. I never really had any interest in finding out who my biological parents were. To me, my adoptive parents are my real parents, and I've never felt like anything was missing. However, last month, just before my 18th birthday, I received a letter from my biological parents. In it, they explained how they were young and not ready to be parents when I was born. They said they'd always regretted giving me up, but believed it was the right decision at the time. They also wrote that they had been waiting for me to turn 18 to reach out, hoping I'd be ready to meet them and build a relationship. When I read the letter, I felt nothing but anger. I understand that they were young and scared, but it feels wrong that they now want to be a part of my life just because I'm an adult. Where were they all these years? It feels like they're trying to swoop in now that the hard part is over. My adoptive parents have been incredibly supportive. They said it's entirely up to me whether or not I want to meet my biological parents. They even offered to be there if I decide to meet them. But honestly, I don't want to. I feel like my life is complete as it is, and I don't owe them anything just because they're my biological parents. I told them in a letter that I'm not interested in meeting or having a relationship with them. They responded with another letter, saying they understood but hoped I'd change my mind in the future. They even sent me a gift for my birthday, which I haven't opened because it feels weird to accept something from people I don't know. Now, some of my friends are saying I'm being too harsh. They think I should at least hear them out because they might have changed and genuinely want to get to know me. They say I might regret it later if I cut them off completely, but I'm just not sure if I care enough to take that risk. Comment 1. NTA, this is your story. It's your choice. I will only add that a friend giving up their child at 17 was the regret of their life, but they could not give that child basic needs. The only other option would have been to end the pregnancy, which they did not want. They agreed not to contact until child was 18. They counted down that time. They did not want to give up their child at all. That child had a similar response, and having to accept it was hard, but they were very happy the child had a good life, so the decision was right. The letter they got back was very sweet, and they included a picture. Letter thanked bio parent them for the gift of birth and assuring them their decision was correct, and their parents fulfilled them to the point that any more parent figures was not what they desired. Their life was happy. If mine changes, they would reach out, but if they decided not to please respect it. Comment 2. Where were they all these years? It feels like they're trying to swoop in now that the hard part is over. Sometimes, depending on your location, the information about where you are is not available until you are 18. Sometimes there is no legal recourse except to wait until you are of legal age. Sometimes they are asked to respect the adoptive parental rights and wait until the child is of age. Adoption comes with different rules and regulations in different states, provinces, and countries. So, that may not be on them, but you are still not obligated to say or do anything. However, if they are respectful of your decision, not harassing you or attacking you, they are probably taking your well-being to heart. You can take your time, you can see a therapist, and you can evaluate from a place of less stress, which means you can still say no, but without anxiety or concern about it. Good luck.